to establish freedom country. It called like Estland, and they did. They established this country, and of course Estonia need like defense forces, and that was the moment when they established Defense League, and after that starts like interwar in the Russia between communist and capitalist forces, and but still we wanted to like fight back our freedom, and we got fight to the Russian forces. But in this time, like you know, it was like first World War I, and Russia was so like you said, like not so powerful, because they had troops in the World War I, and they had inside war, and plus Estonians, and it fight. It was until to the 1923, and we had forces in the near to the St. Petersburg, because we had armored trains. 20, sorry, armored trains, and the Russians, they saw that's a serious problem, and they just signed this agreement, and we got freedom. And that was like small history about how the Defense League had been established. And 1923, they dismantle or 23, the government said we don't need any more Defense League. But 1925 they again established it like a Defense League, and because it's Russia, it was so powerful country, and it was like part, because we have a coast in the Baltic Sea, and a lot of harbors, and that's like gate in the Europe and gate to the and Scandinavia. This communist, and it became like a peacetime and very good time for us. And of course, like you know, as in the 1940s, Russian troops again. It was like Ribbentrop and Molotov Pact, and Russians took over again Estonia and used the force, put Russians troop in Estonia, and you know, like it was like World War II, and 1941 is Germans took over, and all the time it was like. Defense League were part of fight, and of course, like you know, it is in Estonia, half Estonians they fight in the German side, and half Estonians they fight in the Russian side, because they like some people, yeah, they're mobilized, and some people who fight in the German side, they had like mind, and they wanted to just kick out the Russians from Estonia. And after World War II, in 1945, it was until 1990. It was for Estonians like occupation time, and like you see, like what the Russians left for us, just old bases and very bad mental for people, you know. But for new 1990, they established again Defense League, and Defense League was first forces in Estonia who started to take over Russian bases and Russians equipment and Russians armor, guns and everything, and and until these days we have very powerful. That's because we have like 12,000 people in the defense league, and you know in our military only 3,000 men, and you can compare how big organization we are. Yeah. And like you know, we have a lot of help from other countries who help us with knowledge and equipment and for everything. And we have relation this special forces course, and Simon have been studying 6 years in UK and for all the world. And it's like we have here in the Hungarian Defense League, we have chain of command, like 4 officers and and 4 uncommissioned officers who in full time in the job in the army. Other guys, they just by voluntary. Yeah, part time. Yes.
What type of unit is this one?
I want to clarify something. Not part-time, they do not get paid. Volunteer. Part-time, forget about that.
Rahvusvaheliselt sellepärast, et neil ei ole nad lepingualused. Nad on kirjutanud avalduse astuda Kaitseliitu ja nad võivad siin minna, nad on taha.
Yeah, it's like everybody who have clear background and he's like 18 years old. He can just write application to enjoin defense league, and after that he should take some examinations like that's young soldier or basic knowledge about the soldier basic knowledge, and after that he will take shooting examination and he will have the gun.
Basic training.
Basic training, yes.
Okay, after you take basic, I was a PFC, I was not an officer, please don't call me sir.
But you're older than me.
How do you say grandfather?
These units here in the defense league too, and they are like how we can call is like it's not. They are not police, but you can have some police assistance. Yeah, you have ID, and you can do police work with police. Okay. And we exactly, if we do some roadblocks or we have searched a big area at something people or children missed or something like some criminals in the forest. Because they doesn't have so many human or how they say it?
Manpower.
Yeah, manpower. And we get permission and we will help them.
762 NATO, as far as a military country.
Exactly. Now we have a Russian gun 7.62 1939.
Okay.
Kalashnikov. Yeah, but it will change because we will have new we will have new guns from Sweden, and it will be 7.62 51.
51.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
we have we like 7.62 54.
Yeah.
Well, you're old.
There's many of us guys that can hit those little ones way out there with the old 54R.
And we have M14s.
Okay. Use small caliber too, like 223?
It's ours military. They have a 223.
They do.
Yes. Galils.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragunovs. It doesn't have. It's only police forces.
He does, and he likes them.
That's good gun.
That's why he asked.
He's old.
He's older than I am.
Very old. No. He's just too young.
That's just it.
What the